Hey guys, it's Dustin here, the Pro Picker. I'm here with a thrift store video for you guys. Make sure to stay until the end so you can see the potential profit that I'm going to make on everything today. So this is actually 2 days. I go to my local Goodwill, the Salvation Army, and then the next day I come back to this very same Goodwill. So I usually love to pick up Mr. Christmas, and these guys are $6.99 a piece, but the comps just really weren't there, and there were multiple listed and only like one sold. So when it came to the Mr. Christmas star decorations there, I did not end up actually picking those up, unfortunately, because it's $7. That's not a terrible buy cost. Trying to ship them out and everything, though, for that amount, probably isn't going to be worth it. Again, it's 3 of them listed and only 1 of them sold right now. And really, it's the season that you're going to see the true sell-through on this sort of thing. I do pass on the pivot point there. This metal coin bank's really cool, and it you shoot a penny or whatever, and then the gopher pops out of the tree or whatever it's supposed to be, and I end up grabbing that for $6.99. There's really no comp, so I'm gonna try for maybe $59.99 and see where it goes. The Dr. Scholl's here, I grabbed for $1.99. Probably shouldn't have. It'll go for like $11. I do grab this VTech Walker. I threw up a lower comp here. I'm thinking it should be like 40, maybe 45. And paid $7.99 on it, but what's nice is you could just pop a shipping label on it and send it out UPS. I'm not going to make a ton on it, but I'll make a fair amount. Not the craziest trip right here. I did only grab, I believe, these 3 items. Spent about $18 or so. So next I pop into my Salvation Army and grab a cart here. Seeing if you had any more of those receivers.
Oh man, did you see all those out there today?
Yeah, I bought like 6 of them or something, 5 or 6. Okay. I gotta check out the model number.
Let's leave it sit right there for you.
Yeah, that'll.
Thank you. Comes with all those wonderful attachments too.
Oh yeah. So I do end up grabbing this one. It's $25, but it should go for about $100 shipped. There's not a ton of room for making money on it. However, typically if somebody goes back there and grabs something for me, it's reasonable. I'll just get it. I appreciate the favor. And I see this San Antonio, Texas t-shirt here. It's actually vintage single stitch. I put up a kind of similar comp. I'm thinking I'm going to get about $25 for it, and I believe it was marked at $3.99. Then I see this pair of Hokas. They're really worn on the bottom, so that's why we have them listed for so cheap. And they were $7.99, I do believe. And I'll show you the wear because the sides are like perfect. The rest of the shoe looks really solid. But yeah, just a lot of wear. They are running shoes, and a lot of people put a lot of mileage on these shoes. So I saw this guy. It's been here for a while. It's Panasonic home theater, and it would have been 99 cents because it went white tag. I can see why it hasn't sold, unfortunately. One of the disc trays just will not open, and with that, I'm not looking for a project right now. The receiver itself goes for about $100, and the speakers and stuff go for a little bit extra, but just not worth the project. The Star Trek glasses were pretty cool. I go ahead and head out of the store and go over to the Goodwill for round 2. Yeah, so here I am heading back into my local Goodwill, and this is actually on the next day. Go ahead and grab a cart here. I see some new stock carts in the back, so that's where we're gonna head. And the first thing I do grab is this Saturday morning downtown Snow Village. It's Department 56. This is a Tilly's Coffee Club or Tea Club. I grabbed that as well. It's marked at just $4.99. And I grabbed another Department 56 piece as well. The Grand Theft Auto 5 there was missing a disc, unfortunately. So yeah, this Saturday morning actually wasn't selling for a ton, but the big issue was that it was missing a few pieces. It looked like it was missing the trees, actually. And there's a little chip right there. So I'm kind of looking for reasons not to buy this one. $40 plus ship, but it's missing the pieces and has that chip, and it's $7.99. So I decided to pass because it's kind of a big one. I do grab that previous one that you see and the Tilly's Tea Club, which are priced reasonably. All of them are priced reasonably, honestly. Sometimes there's ones that just aren't a good fit for me, like that Saturday morning. But I do grab this Jimmy light show. It's their icicle lights. And actually, they go for like $50, so not bad for $3.99.
Is that your car?
Yeah.
They got a beautiful building back here.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's back there in the corner there.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. We'll get that up. This is Spruce Place. Don't like buying these without the styro.
Yeah.
Was this the one that you were talking about?
No,
Oh,
here,
okay.
I'll show you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Look at that. It changes all the colors.
Oh, that's cool.
I got some too. I got the New Year's Eve one where it drops the ball.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thanks for showing me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, she was super nice. She went ahead and showed me some of the buildings that she had passed on. I ended up having to pass on one of the two that we're going to look at right here. This one's pretty cool, though. It has skaters and everything, and it's a big crystal ice palace. And then we have the 2000 Holly Avenue. So I have to check through all of these because you really have to look at the condition when it comes to any of these Department 56 items. It is unfortunate that that Spruce Place that you saw earlier didn't have the styrofoam. It's going to make shipping it out more of a pain for sure. It's really nice to be able to throw these straight into a box, maybe some void fill, and call it a day when you have the ship. But yeah, as you can see there, that pillar is actually broken off. And the price points on these were kind of all over the place, to be honest. So I just didn't feel like that I wanted to grab that and have to deal with, hey, if I glue this, is it actually going to stay together in shipment? So I actually do not end up getting the Crystal Palace. The 2000 Holly Lane here, though, is actually a really solid pickup. And it does have everything. I made sure to inventory through this one, which is really cool. And this one's only marked at $7.99, so that's a great buy. Going for about 100 shipped right now on average on eBay. So I do pick up that one. And then I saw this new stock cart, or new clothing cart come out, and I'm really hyped about grabbing this Ariat jacket. So should go for about 60 to 70 shipped. And yeah, ended up spending $34.34 on this Goodwill trip. Stay tuned. We're going to get into how much I'm going to make on these 3 thrift store visits, potential profit. Go ahead and push everything out to the car here. The big important lesson of the day is, of course, a pro picker tradition here. We return our carts instead of leaving them out in the wilderness there. All right, guys, super quick announcement that I wanted to tell everybody about. Jess and I went out and we filmed what is going to be the most expensive video that I've ever produced, and it's pretty awesome. It is our Christmas special, and it should be coming out Tuesday. So it may be a little bit different from our it is a little bit different from our normal format, so I don't know how that's going to hit us on the algorithm. So I'd appreciate it if you guys make sure to check in Tuesday evening or the next day on Wednesday and check that video out. I promise you it's going to be awesome, and you'll enjoy it. With that, let's go ahead and get into the numbers here, and then I have another thing we'll touch on. So the total list price for these 3 stores, handy dandy notebook, will be $621.93 with a shipping estimate of $124 and an estimated fees, eBay fees of $80.85 with cost of goods sold being $91.25. So that means when everything sells through, if everything sells through, we'll be looking at a pre-tax potential estimated, a lot of adjectives there, profit of $325.83, which I think is pretty good for 3 thrift store runs. So I actually went to the Salvation Army right after that Goodwill and bought a whole bunch of stuff, so that'll be coming in a future video. And then my Saturday, today, the day I'm filming this and editing this and you're maybe watching this, was insane. I literally filled the back of the Kia, which is crazy to think that I did in the winter, but I did it. So yeah, look forward to those videos coming out on here, as well as I mentioned that Christmas special on Tuesday. And we just have so much coming up. A ton of stuff I'm just super excited about. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and turning on the bell notifications so you can stay up to date for that. And speaking of subscribers, thank you guys so much for 20,000. Really do appreciate it. A good chunk of Tuesday's video is also to celebrate that 20,000 there. Totally. I don't want to spoil anything. I'll probably give a little bit more of a hint tomorrow. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. If you haven't already, like I mentioned, please hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. It's @ProPickerOhio, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.